Stuff like this shouldn't be happening.
Tonight, a KOIN 6 News investigation, what we have uncovered about a former nursing assistant at the VA convicted of vandalism. Welcome, everyone, to KOIN 6 News at 5. I'm Kelly Day. Jeff Gianola is off tonight. And KOIN 6 is always investigating a former nursing assistant at the VA Medical Center in Vancouver pleads guilty to malicious mischief for what he did to a patient while still employed there. And tonight we're digging into his past, and we found a lengthy criminal record, including a conviction, if you can believe this, for attempted murder. So Chris Woodard went to the VA to get some answers about how this guy was even hired in the first place.
First under the cover of darkness, and then even more brazen in the light of day.
It really stinks.
A man hired to care for military veterans.
Who's watching out for who?
Busted harassing one. In surveillance video we just got our hands on, a nursing assistant is seen placing nails under the tire of a patient's SUV at the VA Medical Center in Vancouver.
I know that the VA has been striving to do a much better job, but stuff like this shouldn't be happening.
As you might expect, local veterans are furious. And our KOIN 6 investigation revealed this is far from the nursing assistant's most serious or sensational crime. An attempted murder conviction in 1979 and convictions on federal weapons charges and federal drug charges in 1988. We first told you about 66-year-old Patrick Henry in May when we went to his Northeast Portland home to ask him about the latest case, harassing a VA patient. He denied it.
Oh, I don't think I want to talk to you about that.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because it's not very interesting. Not to me and not to the people that you're going to be showing the news to.
But after our investigation aired,
my understanding, I'm just reading from the statement, that on that date you placed nails under tires at the VA, is that the hospital, VA hospital?
Henry changed his tune.
You are therefore guilty as charged.
And pleaded guilty. The surveillance video and police reports KOIN 6 has uncovered since detail at least 4 incidents of vandalism to the patient's SUV.
Anything you wish to say, Mr. Henry, before I proceed with sensing?
No. I'm just glad that no harm was done.
But that guilty plea wasn't the end of the story for us. Ever since our first investigation, we've tried to get someone from the VA on camera so we can ask them how someone with Henry's criminal record was ever hired here in the first place. They didn't want to talk on camera then, and they don't want to talk on camera now. We were able to get in touch with the VA spokesperson on the phone.
A background check was done.
He said Henry did undergo a background check and said all employees must undergo a detailed background check and are asked whether they've been convicted, imprisoned, been on probation, or been on parole during the last 10 years. He wouldn't say whether the VA knew about Henry's past convictions, more than 10 years old, when they hired him.
It's hard for me to believe that they could not know.
We decided to do a quick background check of our own.
With the clock ticking, we started. Oregon, where Henry lives, nothing but minor parking violations. Washington, where the medical center is located, nothing. Then we did a nationwide search, hit. It didn't take much time to find out about the time served.
Just about 20 minutes, that's all it took us, and it's right here.
That attempted murder charge in Arizona, easily and quickly found. So did the VA know about the criminal past and hire Henry anyway?
Then I'm really pissed. It's not right.
Or did they simply not find it because their background check didn't go back far enough?
They need to do a better job of doing background checks of anybody that's working for them.
Right now, they're not saying, citing privacy laws. But there is one more piece of this puzzle that makes it very hard for some to believe the VA didn't know about Henry's past.
If for crying out loud they made a movie about it and they didn't know.
I told you what I did, you never ran from me!
That's right. A TV movie was made about the attempted murder case. The case details are bizarre. A plot by Henry to kill his ex-wife. It includes allegations of trying to smuggle weapons onto a plane, fake names, and bizarre disguises. That movie was based on a book written by the prosecutor in the attempted murder case.
Where was the investigation as far as his background? I mean, he was a doctor, and he was in jail for 6 years.
And for Patrick Henry, one charge is barely crazier than the next. Shortly after getting out of prison the first time came those federal weapons and marijuana charges we mentioned. Part of a plan prosecutors say was aimed at trying to kill a prosecutor with blood serum containing the AIDS virus, according to the Associated Press. Despite it all, Henry was still hired at the VA. The owner of this truck, a veteran who turned to the medical center for help, harassed by a man many would argue should have never been working there.
It's our responsibility as a country to take care of him, and I think we're doing a piss poor job of that right now.
Chris Woodard, KOIN 6 News.
Now, according to a spokesperson at the VA, Henry quit his job there the day before pleading guilty to the malicious mischief charges, and then he was sentenced to 90 days. But he'll only serve 5 of those days on a work crew, as long as he attends an anger evaluation and also a mental health evaluation and stays away from the victim and the VA. The other local veterans that we talked with for this story say their concern is that there may be more victims, and they ask anyone now who may have had a problem with this man, with Henry, to come forward. KOIN 6, of course, is also always investigating, so if you'd like us to look into a story, let us know on our website.